Hey, how have you been since our last session?
I've been a little better.
Tell me about why this week has been better for you.
I'm glad you talked to me about my parents and the principal about all my absences. Now they understand I didn't want to go to school because I've been bullied. They're
Mm.
still in my case about going to school though, but I'm not in trouble. That's been one less thing to worry about.
So you're feeling a little less anxiety because you're not worried about getting in trouble, but it sounds like you're still struggling with some things.
Well, I'm still just so nervous about sitting alone at lunch because those kids are gonna tease me about it. I've been hanging out in the library at lunchtime to avoid them.
Mm. Yeah, I can see how it would be easier for you to just avoid the bullies completely, but you should really be going to lunch. It's important for you to eat something at lunchtime.
I'm usually not even that hungry. I don't care about eating lunch.
The reason why it's so important to eat lunch is because food gives you energy by raising your blood sugar level in the middle of the day. So you'll be able to focus for the rest of your classes. You'll be able to focus better. Keeping your grades up already seems like somewhat of a struggle for you. So you could really use all the energy and focus you can get.
Wow, I didn't actually realize that food can help you focus better like that.
Yeah, that's why it's important for you to be going to lunch and eating something. I guarantee 100% that your grades will improve and you'll be getting an A plus in every class if you just eat lunch.
All right, I get that I should be eating lunch. But what about the bullies? I just have so much anxiety about facing them.
What if you didn't have to face them alone?
What do you mean? I don't have any friends. I'm always alone.
Did you end up going to that anime club meeting we discussed last week? It seems like something you might like because you enjoy reading manga, and it'd be a good place for you to make some friends with similar interests. Then maybe you could sit with them at lunch. You might feel a little bit more comfortable and be less of a target for the bullies. We need to work on helping you feel less anxious and making school a safer place for you. In actuality, this is likely what will be the most beneficial in helping your grades improve because you won't feel like skipping school as much.
Well, I went to the anime club meeting. They were showing a movie, Spirited Away, which is one of my favorites. It seemed okay to talk during it because everyone else was chatting, but I sat in the back of the room and didn't talk to anybody. I feel like I'll never make friends because I'm just too shy to approach anyone. I feel like I don't have anything to talk about.
Hmm. Well, so what I'm hearing is you discounting the effort you made to step out of your comfort zone and go to that meeting because you think not talking to anyone about it is a failure. Well, you went to that meeting though, and that's something to be proud of. It's one more opportunity to make a friend than you had last week. You mentioned that Spirited Away is one of your favorite movies, and they just happened to be showing it in the anime club. You were lucky enough to be presented with a topic that you know a lot about. It seems like you could have talked to somebody about the movie.
You're right. I did go to the meeting, which was something I was really nervous to do. So I do feel good about that.
Yes, for being brave enough to try something new that could really be good for you, you deserve a pat on the back.
I can see that. Thank you.
No, I want you to actually pat yourself on the back. Actually patting yourself on the back reinforces that feeling of accomplishment in your mind as you acknowledge the effort you made.
I guess I need to be a little more honest with myself about the effort I'm putting in.
I'm glad we got you to that realization. You're being brave and putting in the effort to make positive changes for yourself. I think I think now would be an okay time for us to end this session. For next week, I'd like you to practice really congratulating yourself when you have an accomplishment. Go to another anime club meeting, do your best to talk to somebody, and whether or not you actually do, I want you to pat yourself on the back after because you are still working on making positive changes.
Alrighty. I'll remember that.